Statement from the White House Monday. For years, American taxpayers have been on the hook for subsidizing National Public Radio and the Public Broadcasting Service, which spread radical woke propaganda disguised as news. Nobody knows this story better than Kari Lake, senior advisor for U.S. Agency for Global Media. And it's good to have you back on. Are they going to get this done?
Well, I hope so. I mean, this rescission package is important. I mean, it's a way to actually cut spending that was allocated for this fiscal year and claw it back. Look, we can't continue to spend the way we are. I mean, we're not living in a land of rainbows and lollipops. We're living in the real world. And unfortunately, in this real world, because of the irresponsible and downright corrupt politicians in Washington, D.C., they've been printing money and overspending, and now we have to cut back, and we got to find ways to do that. PBS and NPR are obviously biased news operations, and if they're as popular as the people leading them say they are, they should have no money having the public fund them, but not the hardworking American taxpayer.
That's exactly right. I want to talk about your state of Arizona. 15 counties agreeing to work with DHS in order to review voter rolls, verify citizenship status after the House passed the SAVE Act last week, which, of course, requires voters to show proof of citizenship, like a birth certificate or a passport in person when they first register to vote. We know how messy the voter rolls are. In this country, we've seen just what Doge has uncovered already, just a lot of illegals that vote. You're a border state. Your thoughts?
I think this nearly 50,000, registered voters, if they are indeed real voters, is just the tip of the iceberg. I think it's much, much bigger than that. And it's not just in Arizona. It's all across the country. I'm glad this is happening. They're going to re-screen these alleged voters and see if they're real and if they really should be voting. And, these voters were voting. The left is trying to say, oh, but they were just federal only voters. Well, that means they were voting in presidential, congressional, and Senate races. And I happen to have run for a Senate race. And so I understand that that's an important race as well. And the elections in Arizona are an absolute mess. The voter rolls across the country need to be swept and looked and basically updated so that we're only getting people who are alive. We don't want people who are 150 years old on the voter rolls because we know they don't really exist. We don't want people who've moved out of state voting. And so we have a big cleanup job. This is the start of it. It's a good start, but we have a long, long way to go.
Real quick, before you go, I know you want to chime in on this. It's my favorite story of the week, Leticia James. What are your thoughts?
I love that you just say that name. And
you
know what? This is it's karma. It's karma. And what she did to President Trump was so outrageous and so horrible, to abuse the justice system this way. And now it looks like she's in actually real trouble. She was accusing President Trump of doing what she's actually done, which is falsifying records. And so it'll be interesting to watch as we see some real justice done. And I actually think she's going to look really good in orange.
I think she will too. Big Tish getting her orange jumpsuit. We will have to see if that comes to fruition. She's a powerful woman in this state somehow. Kari Lake, good to see you. Thanks so much.
Thanks.